Hey, Christians in America, what would happen if we started to change the paradigm where we started challenging one another? Love God, love yourself, and love your neighbor. Have you ever noticed that the majority of Christians across America, either A, they're not involved in civic government at all, they're not even paying attention to what's going on in the affairs of men and women, right? To be politically correct. Not only that, if they pay attention to what's going on the national level, if they pay attention to what's going on the state level, they're not paying attention to what goes on the local. So they do not know what's going on in their city council. They don't know what's going on in their county commission. They don't understand what the township does, right? What would happen if churches all across the nation started challenging their congregations to say, we're going to love God, we're going to be in his word, we're going to pray, we're going to worship, and we're going to learn to love ourselves and see ourselves like how God sees us, but then we're also going to turn our eyes to our neighbors. What would happen if Christians all across the nation started adopting their local community? And what I mean by that is that they would start to know who are the seniors down the street that have nobody? Who are the single moms that are desperate for help? Who are the elected officials that are really trying to stand for what is good and right and true, but they feel so isolated and so alone? What are the homeless shelters and the soup kitchens? What do they need? What about the single dad who is struggling to get his kid through middle school? What does he need? What would happen if we knew the professions of even the people on our street, and if we said, oh, look, there's a teacher next door and she is overwhelmed by the needs she faces in her classroom? What if the church and the local community started adopting that teacher and saying, not only are we praying for you, but we're going to bring resources? Can you imagine a world where the church, Christians, adopt their local communities and are engaged and understand that this family's hurting, we're going to rally. This is a huge need, we're coming together. This is an industry that is desperate for help, we'll be there at your doorstep. I really think that we have the potential to radically change our nation, not just from the top, but also from the bottom. It all starts with the smallest unit of government is not your township, it's not your family, it's you. Who is Lord of your life? Because who is Lord of your life will set the tone for your future, and it will set the tone for what your priorities are. I just think that we should start to challenge each other. Love God, love yourself as God loves you, and love your neighbor. And let's see what God will do.